What if I told you that the version of you who already has the life you're dreaming about already exists? Not somewhere far away in the future, but right here waiting to be activated. Today, we begin by unlocking the most powerful secret of all. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. Welcome to day one of the 30-day Manifestation Bootcamp. I'm so proud of you for showing up. Not for me, not for this video, but for yourself. What you're about to start is not a course. It's a transformation, a total recalibration of your mind, energy, and identity. Before we dive into vision boards, before we chant affirmations, visualize abundance, or write letters to our future selves, we must start with the foundation. And the foundation of manifestation is this: identity. Here's a truth that most people never learn. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. You could desire $1 million. You could say affirmations every day. But if, deep down, you still identify as someone who struggles, who sacrifices, who never gets lucky, your outer world will always reflect that inner blueprint. Your identity is your energetic broadcast, and the universe is always responding to your frequency, not your fantasies. This is why most people stay stuck. They try to change the results without ever changing the root identity that created them. So today, we are going to do something radical. We are going to stop chasing the life you want, and instead start becoming the version of you who already has it. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and now slowly breathe out. I want you to visualize something powerful. Imagine it's 12 months from now, and everything you desire has manifested. You're waking up in the home of your dreams. You feel energized, alive, deeply at peace. You check your bank account and feel immense security. You are loved, seen, heard. You walk through your day with a glow. People feel your presence when you enter the room. Now focus in. Who is this version of you? What do they wear? How do they speak? How do they treat themselves? What do they believe about life, about people, about money? This version of you has the relationship, the freedom, the peace, the abundance. They're not overwhelmed. They're not in survival mode. They're in flow. They trust themselves. They lead their life. Now ask yourself, if this version of me already exists in the quantum field, what choices do I need to make today to become them? Get a notebook or journal. Draw a line down the middle of the page. On the left side, write old identity. On the right side, write new identity. Now fill it out. Be honest. Old identity examples. I procrastinate when I'm afraid. I don't trust money to stay. I feel unseen, so I overgive. I doubt people really want to hear me. I play small to avoid rejection. Now across from each, write the new version. New identity examples. I take courageous action even when it's scary. Money flows to me because I respect it. I give from overflow, not obligation. My voice matters, and I love expressing it. I honor my worth and take up space. This is the moment where your new life begins, not with a wish, but with a decision. You are choosing a new identity, and once chosen, you commit to aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with it. Now, here's the truth about identity shifts. At first, they feel like a lie. You'll say, I am powerful, and your old self will whisper, no, you're not. You'll affirm, I'm wealthy, and your bank account might still say, not yet. You'll act confidently, and your inner critic will scream, you're faking it. But this is not evidence that you're doing it wrong. This is evidence that you're doing it right, because change always triggers resistance. The subconscious mind clings to the familiar, even if the familiar is toxic. So every time you repeat the new identity, whether it's through thought, speech, or behavior, you're telling your nervous system, this is who we are now. And eventually, your brain will adapt, your energy will shift, and your outer world will follow, because reality is always catching up to identity. Every morning, for the next 30 days, do this. Look in the mirror and say, I am becoming the version of me who already has the business, the relationship, the confidence, whatever your dream life includes. Journal this sentence. If I already had everything I desire, today I would. Then do one thing on that list. Walk through your day as if it's already yours, not pretending, embodying. Pay attention to how you sit, how you speak, how you respond. Your outer world shifts when your inner world aligns. To seal this in energetically, let's do a commitment ritual. Get a piece of paper and write, I now release the version of me that was built from fear, survival, and lack. I honor them for getting me this far, but I am no longer available for that life. I now embody the version of me that attracts miracles, lives in peace, and creates effortlessly. This is who I am now, and from this moment forward, my energy reflects it. So it is. Now fold the paper, hold it against your chest, and say out loud, I remember who I am. Breathe it in. This is the beginning of your new life. Repeat after me. I am no longer waiting for the life I want. I am becoming the person who creates it. I remember who I was before fear got loud. I am a magnet for abundance, alignment, and joy. I am ready. I am worthy. I am powerful. This was only day one, but already the shift is happening. You've begun the journey of remembering who you really are. And once identity shifts, everything else follows. Tomorrow, we go deeper. We're going to release the old story that's been looping in your subconscious, keeping you stuck. You will burn the narrative that no longer fits your new identity. But for now, breathe this in. Walk today like you're already there, because the truth is, you are. Before you go, let me ask you something powerful. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try to grow, something invisible keeps pulling you back? A little voice, a recurring fear, pattern you can't seem to break? That's not a coincidence. That's the old story, the silent script looping in your subconscious, shaping your reality when you're not even aware of it. And here's the truth. Until you rewrite that story, your new identity will always feel like a costume. That's why day 2 is one of the most important days of this entire bootcamp. We're going to dig deep into the story you've been unknowingly living, and we're going to burn it. Literally. Yes, we are going to do a sacred release ritual that has helped thousands of people break generational blocks, self-doubt, and guilt, often in a single session. If you want your transformation to stick, if you're done with surface-level change, then do not skip day 2. Because the only thing standing between you and your dream life is the story that says you can't have it. So meet me in day 2. Let's release the old you together. I'll be right there with you.